When last we left off, we were in chapter 5. In between areas, I think I still have brain worms. I do still have brain worms. What's the temperature like in my room? I have an air conditioner going, so it's like 70 degrees. 75, maybe. Depends on, like, where it is, and it's... Is it odd? Oh. If it's actively, like, on trying to maintain a temperature, it's as low as 70. If it's, like, at the... Where we're comfortably hanging, it's around 75. There he goes, the man with brainworms, which I think will just kill us, like, at some point. We could expect the brainworms just to finish the job. In which case, I probably want to equip this. I had the bulldog equipped to try and lower my sanity damage. Whoops. I think what we'll do instead... Storage? We'll have 2 onks with us. We'll leave the doggy behind. I think my plan's just gonna be die. And then once we're dead, we'll have no brainworms and our sanity be restored. What's the heat like with facial hair? Honestly, not that bad. Like, it doesn't cover that much of parts of you that are responsible for, like, storing heat. I'm sure it's cooler without, but I don't think it's an appreciable amount of extra heat. Chapter 5, Manipulative. The manipulative and the subservient. Oh yeah. Just take 1 conch with me. This is good for healing broken bones, but we don't have any, so let's put those away. Okay. I might, There we go. Just give myself, like, a nice, solid amount of healing here. You can tell you thought about Final Fantasy Tactics. I do want to replay that sometime soon. Specifically with all of the fan patches to make it, you know, not trash. I don't even see a reason to bring first aid kits with me. You know, we could fight a bunch of monsters in here just to get free stuff, and if we die, it doesn't matter because we're in the in-between. We're in the in-between. That might be a worthwhile venture. I mean, heck, we could even just pop one of these bad boys. We could pop one of these, read the book several times, then pop one of these. Yeah. No version of Final Fantasy Tactics is trash, even with slowdown. It's true. I really like Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah, I think we'll give ourselves immunity to damage, read the book like 4 or 5 times, and then just kill everything in the room. That seems like a good plan. Final Fantasy Tactics is, like, one of my all-time favorite games. I have replayed that game so many times. Maybe we'll slap the book up here. No? What? Didn't I replace bandages with book? Can't put it on there. You wish it was available on Switch? Ah, oh, I would love for it to be on Switch. Examine. Read out loud. Klaatu Barata Niktu! Examine. Read out loud. Examine. Read out loud. Examine. Read out loud. And the number 2. Oh god, some of them made it. well, that was lucrative. 1,000 info, $1,000, 1,000 info, 1,000 info, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, 1,000 info. Pants, 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 pants. Why does it always drop pants? Removes all negative effects. I mean, I got brainworms. Do you think that'll get rid of brainworms? It got rid of curses and brainworms, but not my insanity. The insanity stuck around. Okay, these are pretty useful, aren't they? Elder Sign tablets. Might want to hold on to those. I feel like the book is something we want to leave here and, like, just take care of that while we're in between. Because that's just free money. That's free money, that's free selling items. You're at the point where you want to replay Fancy Tactics, Tactics Ogre, Game Boy Advance, Fancy Tactics Advance 2, in equal measure. So that means you can replay none of them. That's the way it works. Am I wearing these pants? I'm currently wearing Nabrach. Sorry, Nabrach. A pair of leggings with coarse shark skin texture increases stamina, has hidden properties. They increase speed and energy. Let's take a look at my stamina bar. Let's stand in a location where we can get like a nice accurate measurement. Alright. Bottom of the jar is here at this plank. This is pretty helpful. Like, we could see where it lands in between all these things. Ruthless prioritization. Yeah, play them all at the same time. Kriosa's a good idea. Alright, no change in the stamina bar. This has hidden properties. Any other changes? No changes. Ooh, I am faster. Alright, that's how much stamina regen we have. Every second, little chunk. They're the same. They're like identical as far as I could tell. But I have 4 of these, and I only have 1 of those. So we're the one we have 1 of if they're all the same. Store the pants. Store the pants. Store that bad boy. Alright, we got the Ankh. I only have 1 of these left, so I'll keep it in storage. I have 2, 3 of these bad boys. Now I'm happy with what we got. I really made a mess of my hangout spot. Jeepers. Scarlet Nexus continues to be a nightmare. Alright, well, we're still insane, but what are you gonna do? Oh, do we have any chocolate? No chocolate. Oh well. Let's get out of here. I've heard good things and bad things. From outside of Arkham, Hammond's drugstore in Old Market Square, you catch a lift with a beaten-up, heavily rusted grey bus. It takes a left into High Street, and is soon speeding by stately old mansions and colonial farmhouses, passing the Lower Green and Parker River, and finally emerging into a long, monotonous stretch of open shore country. The bus suddenly rattles to a stop, and the pale, glassy-eyed driver orders you out onto the street. Get off my bus! Woo! We're in, like, a little town. This is, like, the most... Oh, and a secret room immediately. Do we have any bloody keys? We have only an iron key. There we go. Gotta get a microphone in a comfy location. We have 1 silver key. Smash all this garbage up. I Probably should have checked to see if I could open any of this garbage first, but... Okay, it's a secret room with another bloody... Oh, we could have been opening those crates. Damn it. Get out of here. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to watch out for grates while we're here. Calling the plot a nightmare is to undervalue just how utterly infuriating everything is. That's fun. I'm glad you're having fun. This place has a deep one problem, huh? This is why you don't interbreed with fish monsters, people. I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. Use protection. Like, you don't have to not have the hanky-panky fun times. Just use protection. Oh my god, that's a lot of brain bugs. Again, just use protection. I'm not gonna tell you not to sleep with fish monsters. I'm really curious about the plot of this video game now. A breeding kink, oh no. I mean, we got plenty of curse removal. Vulnerable to acid. Spawn of the tendril. What's this? Am I might want to go ahead and... No, we're gonna be okay. What the fuck was that? I guess I got too close to the tentacle. Bad. Bad tentacle. Wraps around my forearm of its own volition. It stings, but I feel stronger. Increases damage. Also has hidden properties. Alright, body slot, huh? Increases damage, has hidden properties. Alright, no changes to either of the bars. I think we'll stick with tentacles. Oh, health regen, you're so slow these days. Alright, let's get out of here. Don't touch me, tentacles. It's nice hearing thunder, even if there's no real thunder at the moment. No! Bad. I like this new environment. I wasn't a huge fan of the other location, the underground mines. It was very hard for me to tell what I was looking at a lot of the time. What happens when the tentacles touch you? A really weird status effect that does a lot of damage. Believe me, I have been touched. What? Are you teleporting pieces of garbage? Alright, poison's gonna be an issue. Less so with bleeding, it seems. I will still remove some bleed. There we go. I should be using number 3 for my heals, but I like hitting the number 2. Let's swap those. And number 1 will... You know, this is for emergencies. We could take this off the bar. Let's do 1, 2, 3 is bleed, 4 is poison. It's a weird type of game for Lovecraft. It's an interesting way they handle it. Like, your goal is to find secrets and information and to investigate, which flows pretty well. Gameplay-wise, I would have never thought to do a Lovecraftian roguelike, but it flows decently well. I think the critical part is, like, you don't lose your run when you die. Otherwise, it'd be really difficult to solve a mystery if you're constantly having to start from the very beginning. God, the Tommy gun. What a great find the Tommy gun was. Hey, boxes. Get that secret room. Gimme, gimme, gimme. A little more DACA. Can you envision being a Lovecraft story? DACA, 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 DACA. I mean, right up until last session, I didn't have the Tommy gun. I was working with, like, an old Winchester. I was working with a police shotgun. Did I just sell something? God damn it. Well, I never need to buy this again. I do want some bloody keys. 50,000? That's highway robbery. I mean, 45 isn't much better. I do want some bloody keys. I don't think I'm willing to spend that much for them, though. Indulgence of Ithaquah. Ithaqua. Silver medallion in the shape of an icicle, full ice damage. Protection. Oh, iced tea. Brown Jenkins tail. Poisons everything in your room. Defense against physical attack. I really don't want or need any of these. It's a disappointing store, really. What we can do is when we eventually find the little box that lets me sort my inventory once per first floor, is we could just get a bunch of crap, come back, sell it. You teleporting pieces of garbage! Alright, in this particular circumstance, the number 2 is appropriate. Because that'll heal my bleed damage. Take an antidote. No, no! Oh, I got too close. Oh, I don't have an iron lock. Well, that was more damaging than I cared to have experienced. So the tentacles are like, don't even get close to them. They're dangerous. Oh, there's goodies on the floor? Antidote. So that's iron key. Maybe if we keep moving, we could avoid there. I see, they do have a tell for it. It's just hard watching them and also watching everything else. No! Oh, what an asshole. Just heal the bleeding for now. We could take a little bit of time to break boxes, let the regen run its course a little bit. I wonder what MG stands for. It's probably a reference to the mythos. Hey, Aster. What do you got for me? You're a shop I could trust. To sell me keys on the cheap. Thank you. 500. That's a reasonable price. Excretion from the Gulf Dweller. Small lump of jade carved to look like a shell. It's sticky. Does acid damage to every enemy in the room. I already have a Winchester. Brown Jenkins fur. Increases stamina. Honestly, I might just buy a couple of cheapo bronze keys. Not bad. And since this tentacle does the same thing as this beast hide, maybe I'll sell this. I only have the one. I really like having extras. Having one of each thing, like, in my inventory. I appreciate having one of each. Just in case I need it. You never know. Okay, here's the sort your inventory box. Chocolate's gonna come in handy. Heck, I could eat the chocolate right now. Alright. We'll probably use this for selling some stuff later. A bunch of pairs of pants I have in my inventory. Oh boy. Not too bad. I'm just gonna find all the bronze keys now that I bought some. Get out of here. Oh. That's the thing we just saw in the shop before, isn't it? Blue shell. A large blue shell with some clay in it. Examine it. Half of every large oyster shell with a thin layer of clay inside of it. Flattened down and used to write on. This must be how they write underwater. This one reads, Dear Robert, it's an interesting question. I think Hesiod is a useful point of comparison. Did you know that the idea of a family line of gods in Grecian thought wasn't apparent, at least in the records of the Dry Ones keep? Seems that Hesiod, in an attempt to codify their deities, drew up interpersonal relationships, and this scheme caught on and was repeated in works of art and poetry, but not directly repeated in the temples and by the priests of the gods themselves. Perhaps the great scientist is related to the great dry others, but perhaps only by category rather than filial relations. Maybe they are all great scientists in their own ways, from their own extraneous realities. Love, Eliza. Alright, just a bunch of info. Stop getting close to me. Don't want to leave that behind. In fact, I'll use that right now. Like, we're not that injured. These little bastards always teleporting into my zone. I'm poisoned, I'm bleeding. Oh, those deep ones are bastards. This is a cause for the number 2. And then 4. Just take care of the whole situation. We're the people in this town! Who lives here? I'm very lonely. Hello? I just want a hotel room. This town sucks. Hello? All the people I meet try and kill me. At least I'm not getting 1,000 bones all the time. That was another big issue with the underground location. Everything gave you bones. I got 2 silver keys? Yeah. Indemnification tanks, we have some immunity to damage, which we could pop off whenever we want. Yeah, the stupid fish guys, they make a pool of water, they go inside, and then they pop up, like, under my feet. You could see them starting the process, and if you see it, you could roll out of the way. But it means you need to be paying attention to where your character is and where their characters are, and that's hard. Like, they could be on the other side of the screen. So I'm having trouble seeing and reacting to that in time. So that's just damage I'm probably going to continue to take. Which is, you know, less than ideal. Excuse you! Someone still alive out there? Yeah, like that. He made his little pool of water. I don't have any gold keys, if I recall. Just bronze and silver. We need all the other types of keys. Fine, don't break. See if I care. A little cluster of mushrooms. Make myself some dinner. A pile of smooth white rocks. Examine it. A pile of smooth white and gray rocks, like those often seen on a beach. As I nudge the top few stones of my foot, I see two tiny glints in the darkness, and I hear some rustling or scratching. From under the pile, a large crab darts out, blunders into a piece of sharp timber lying next to the pile that strikes its lower shell, then retreats back inside its home, unharmed. That little display lost me a chunk of my sanity. Because a crab? Did he make, like, Mr. Crab noises? Did he talk about money? Like, why would I lose sanity over that? Crabs live under rocks! My brain! My fragile human brain! I was ready for you that time. What? Where did you even come from? I was, like, watching the other one on screen, and apparently an off-screen one chose to do it. I'll never visit the beach again, Howard. Whoa. I have the "you ate spicy wings for dinner last night, and now your daytime tummy hates you" experience today. Yeah, it was a bad pun that did it. These deep ones are annoying. Ah, I was ready for you, sucker. Whoops. Whoops. At least stun's not that bad of a effect for us to deal with. Have another small one. Thick, strong rope used by fishermen. Well, that's probably going to be important at some point. I was living on a rock for so long. Alright. Sucker! That was also you would blow up when I shot that. It's called planning. Oh no! Tommy gun, you were just so good. just 4. My only complaint with this game is sometimes there are enemies that are off of the screen that will have a dramatic impact on your health total. That never feels good in any game. We need 3 bloody keys if we're going to be able to open all the chests we've seen so far. We have 1 golden key, 1 iron key, 1 silver key, 3 bronze keys, no bloody keys. Golden key. Haven't we seen a golden chest? We have, right there. Okay, okay, got some stuff. I'm gonna use the chocolate now. I'm gonna use the eye now, too. Dark Corners of the Earth. Yeah, let's just use it. Wow, the boss arena. Long-ass hallway, huh? I don't know what's gonna happen in that room, but it looks interesting. Makes you want to play Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon. Alright, we got Shop 1, Shop 2 we found already. A lot of exclamation marks that I would like to interact with. Might as well get the next curse we're gonna get. Maybe I shouldn't have used this. Like, honestly, I'd already found 4 out of 5 secret rooms. I could have saved it, but whatevs. Fluff! Can I tell Jimmy you got the package? I can. If you're in the Discord, you can also just ping him and be like, I got it! But I can also do it. Oh, there's another golden key I could have used. That was the only one, yep. Alright, this room is just a series of events. Oh, am I gonna solve a crime? Am I gonna be a detective? A dead body. We got a shiny card. An elderly Latino male killed with a point-blank gunshot wound to the heart. Both ears pierced with golden engraved gold hoops, and its teeth have been filed. Legras described filed teeth as a common distinguished feature among the Bayou Kraken Dragon cult, and that their leaders wore gold earrings to show their status. The gunshot was point-blank to the heart and not angled, suggesting the shooter told the victim to freeze, then slowly leveled the gun and fired. The shooter was about the same height, put out his arms under the crate, as if to take it, using the crate to hide the gun, then fired. Wish I could see the scene again. There are a lot of crates, though. I think I'll go freeze. Bang, bang. If so, then this is a cold and calculated murder. And the murderer wanted the victim to know who did it. And the murderer wanted to be up close and personal when it happened. Two sets with the same tread. A vehicle backed in, then drove off later. Depth in the mud is deeper than the outward tracks. Bits of a smashed crate. Looks like the victim was holding it when he was shot. This suggests that... trying to pass it to the shooter? Using it as a shield? Then why no bullet holes in the wood? Well, never mind. He's trying to pass to the shooter. And that would indicate the shooter and the victim either knew each other or were in the same social strata. Makes me sick. No! Fuck off! Oh, hello. Footprints of the shooter. They're the shape of a dress shoe, but they're enormous. This suggests the shoes must be handmade and the murderer is probably male. And the owner must have bizarrely large feet for his height, and be wealthy enough to have shoes handmade for him personally. The murderer appears to be male of average height, rich, callous, most likely carrying the Innsmouth taint, easy access to a truck, and with enough social status to meet with a high-ranking member of the Bayou Kraken cult. The murderer is almost certainly a member of the Marsh family, the Innsmouth folk, and those sea creatures are in league, but that's not all. The Order of Dagon must also be linked to or serving the Kraken god of the Bayou cult. The fact Schiller Grass was right, but it's even bigger than he thought. And I'll prove it, for old sir. And put an end to this business once and for all. Advanced swamp ass, very advanced. Some would say the final form of swamp ass. Evidence of the murder scene. I like we will actually be doing a murder investigation. God damn tentacles. Just let these curses run their course. Take a number 1. A bloated corpse in a deep-sea diver's dry suit. A waterlogged body in a deep-sea dry suit. Something gnawed through the air hose. There are claw marks on the helmet's glass too, but in such a way as to suggest they were trying to get a grip. Not smash through. Seems these things are smart enough to understand how these suits work. So they have near or equal to human intelligence, and even understand how our diving equipment works. That's important to know. And this is concrete proof. Oh boy, lost more sanity, and I don't have any more chocolate. Delightful. Does this have nothing in it? Ooh. Ooh. Treasure. I want treasure. Alright, map. Exclamation marks here. We can take that around to go there. I want to finish up this little upper section first. Yeah, let's go there. Might as well use one of those baby first aids. Oh, totally full up on garbage now, too. As my character slowly loses his goddamn mind. There's a noose hanging here. Looks like someone had a bad day. You should leave it. I need to get it together. Why would I contemplate such a thing? I don't know about these nooses. Like, is it just a way for you to reset the level? Like, I'd rather die. Oh, he must have shot me. Come on, empty boxes. That's garbage. Jerk. Oh god, oh my god. Oh, you piece of garbage. A large gray shell with some clay in it. Half a very large oyster shell with a thin layer of clay inside. It must be how they write underwater. This one reads, Dear Robert, the demon Sultan Azathoth, who is this realm, coexisted for a time with a nameless mist. From this mist formed the gate, and the mist created a great darkness from which Shub-Niggurath crawled. The key turned, the gate opened, the mother gave birth, Lord Cthulhu Fhtagn arose from this mighty union. Yours, one Sepphoris. P.S. I mean it. For your own sake, stop talking to Eliza. I will kill you. She is my wife. Some hidden achievement attached to him? Maybe. Oopa. Oopa. Well, at this point, might as well just take the big heal. Treasure? Garbage! Alright, let's do this one first. This is just a big room of exclamation marks. Maybe another murder scene? That'd be fun. Oh, look, we can see the water. Back up! Mort Lane House. No, no! Out onto the pier. Ooh, bronze key. Got a lot of bronze keys. No, no. It's down. I'll need to create a float or a stepping stone or something. Oh, interesting. We're gonna need to find a lot of garbage to do this, huh? We got rope we could use. We're gonna need, like, other stuff. I'm gonna use the beetle. Just to make room in my inventory. Muskite ditch. Start using things like grenades we only have one of. We got another gas mask too, so we could sell this gas mask. Let's hit up these two exclamation marks. As my character continues to go insane. But I don't have any chocolate, so nothing I can do about it. Letter from Boston Harbor to the Order of Dagon, Innsmouth, Arkham County. It reads, "It must be allowed that these blasphemies of an infernal train of demons are matters of too common knowledge to be denied. The cursed voices of Azazel, Buzriel, Beelzebub, and Belial, being heard now from underground by above a score of credible witnesses now living. I myself did not more than a fortnight ago catch a very plain discourse of evil powers in the hill behind my house, wherein there were a rattling and a rolling, groaning, screeching, and hissing, such as no thing of this earth could rise up, and which needs have come from those caves that only black magic can discover, and only the devil unlock. It's signed Reverend Abijah Hoadley, Congregational Church at Dunwich." That's our first, like, repeat thing. We did find one of those very letters before. Alright, this is a combat screen? It's not a combat screen. Interesting. Back up! Is that a fucking mermaid? Hello? Help me, please help me. Something's happening to me. What is... Oh, that's... Oh, Lord. I'm having trouble breathing, please. Feels like I'm wearing something so tight I can barely breathe. I've got to get it off. Help me. Please help me. Let me help you. Hold still. I think I could pull your, a dress over your head? Goodbye! Fish boobies. That's it for this screen. Got boat keys out of it? Foobies, if you would. Delightful pair of foobies. Iron lock. Okay, I do have a bloody key finally. Let's go ahead and go back to the starting location, which was... I think this was our starting room? Yeah. Boy, this was a crowded-ass chest. Alright, I gotta start selling some stuff. We gotta visit, Haster here. Hey, buddy. Listen, I will sell you some treasure. A gas mask. Not the boat keys, though. Is that really all I could sell you? Do I not have anything else I could sell you? I could stack those. I don't want to sell you or you. Basically like this little corner here. So this book is important, this rope is important, these boat keys are important. Got Molotovs. We got 4 grenades now. Really complicating my life. Well, guess that's all I could sell you, but that makes room for 3 more things. And go back to where all the garbage was I just opened. Another fucking gas mask. Eat the chocolate. That brought the goddamn heartbeat? Come on. I was already this insane before. Sell that again, and sell that. Okay, I can go here, make some room in my inventory, but... we could save that. I'm sure we'll get more garbage between now and then. Just gotta desperately eat as much chocolate as I can. A strange ivory carving. Looks like the shell of a turtle perched upon a mass of tentacles or feelers. There are lobster or crab claws at the front and a pair of large, malevolent eyes. Well, there goes more sanity. At this point, it's not even worth eating chocolate, I don't think. We might as well just let this run its course. Die of insanity. Oh, come on! Oh, I think that may have impacted sanity as well, huh? Oh, I didn't shoot myself yet. Let's see. Can't do this yet. We need more items. From where I am currently, let's jump over to here. Actually, let's start here. Hopefully something just pushes the sanity a little bit further and we just die. Treasure! Alright, come on, something that'll push my insanity. There's an exclamation mark here, right? Is it the car? There's something here my character is supposed to be able to examine. Bottom corner. The box, maybe. There we go. I got pitch. Used for fixing holes and roots. Please stop making that slurshy noise. That slurp. Oh, this looks like it could kill me. Finish the job, patch of coral. Patch of coral. A lot of people find these things beautiful, but up close it seems coarse and just messy to me. Ah! There's something deep in there. Something spiny and crawly which tried to dart at my foot. I'll plug the hole with the shell. That did it. Try getting out now, you nasty wet... Huh, there's a thought. Shabam! The Ankh has prevented you from dying. All according to plan. Where was I when I shot myself? Right here. Thank you. No! Stupid tentacles! They just piss me off. A sea figure. A large ivory figure. Looks like a frog or fish with limbs, but it's holding on to or riding a stylized whale. So it can't be a frog, unless it's a gigantic one, or a very small whale. Why did that make me lose part of my sanity? Can we please explain what about this figurine was so damning to my psychology that I lost part of my sanity? It wasn't that bizarre. Let's go. Bandages. Use some of our small med kits. Mostly just, again, we're trying to keep our inventory relatively free. We gotta find a bunch of garbage to help us repair that bridge. The sculpture was just really that bad. Like, this artwork is terrible! Our criticism will drive you mad. This is fact. Let's go, townsfolk! It's you versus a Tommy gun. Who's gonna win? I'm pretty confident I will. Yep. Went down the way I thought it would. Alright, I think with pitch, rope, and barrels I can make a floatsome styled get across the problem answer. I think we could do it now. Boop. So we're gonna need some pitch. Oh. Did I not pick up the barrels? Rope. Hey, hey! We have the moonlight, the rich bounty, waves treasure, ocean breach, outward bound, and a chest at the end. I have keys for... It just says some kind of fishing boat. Try to open using a bunch of keys, Lucy. The cabin is locked. Dolphin, lion, shark, tiara, starfish. Tiara. Key does not match. Moonlight, waves, treasure, ocean breeze. I don't know which of these. Dolphin. Lion. Moonlight Greatsword key? Oh, gotta find that one. Shark. Starfish. Rich bounty, ocean breeze. Why does it keep saying Lucy at the end? Hey, look at that. The key slides into the stiff, rusty lock. After a few wiggles and shakes, the lock finally yields, and the battered, rotting door creaks open with a shower of flakes of peeling paint. The inside of the cabin reeks of fish and salt. I find what I'm looking for under the wheel. The captain's log detailing the exact coordinates of Devil's Reef. Hey, now you know more about Dagon and Cthulhu. Oh, I might actually still be able to open other boats, maybe. The cabin is locked. Oh, never mind. The cabin is locked. The cabin is locked. Yeah, but you have a gun! Doors don't mean anything when you have a Tommy gun. A bloody key. I just have bronze and silver. Why would I walk when I can teleport? The captain's chest. Examine it. A wooden captain's chest lined with lead to keep the contents dry in case the ship sank. This one has half-finished charts in it and notes in an archaic writing style. Not much directly of interest here, but that these creatures salvaged this and have clearly read it shows they've been keeping an eye on our activities for some time. And that has driven you partially insane. Just knowing that was enough. Like, I feel like seeing a bunch of tentacles writhing up from the sewer system would do more to my psychology than, like, oh, a box that someone pulled out of the sea. Alright. Bloody key. Golden key, bloody key. Don't remember, don't remember. What does sanity actually do? It distorts my screen after a while, and then if it gets too high, my character shoots himself in the face with his gun. And you die. It's like a different type of health bar. I kind of wish that there were more effects, but that's what we got. A shark's jaws. The jaws of an enormous shark. These creatures are clearly among the apex predators of the sea, and are not to be trifled with. And that just really pushed me. Really pushed me into the madness section. Just knowing that sharks exist. What is this, my little sister? When my sister was like 18, like an adult human, I remember saying that sharks aren't real because they are on TV and things on TV aren't real. It's just like, I want to rethink that conversation. Oh fuck, sharks! Sharks exist? Jesus! A necklace of shark teeth. A necklace of shark's teeth on a leather thong. I have no use for this, but an interesting keepsake. I'll slip it in a pocket. If I survive this, maybe I'll show someone this necklace one day. I'd like that. You regain some sanity. You mean the ocean has crabs and sharks? Those are two of the worst types of STDs. Let's go, you sons of bitches! Let's go! Come on, empty ones are dumb. Place, open. It was a doctor's bag. Stop it! Oh, damn it. A doctor's bag. Do I have any, like, babies first medkits in here? Nope. Still got the murder book. Got some treasure to sell. Shark's teeth apparently are more therapeutic once they've been removed from the jaw. Yeah, once you're like, oh, we can kill them and make jewelry out of them? Okay, that's not as scary as I thought they were. If it bleeds, we can make jewelry out of it. Just like that old saying. Alright, they use this to write underwater. This one reads, Robert, look. Onesiphorus, bless him, just doesn't understand basic science or biology. Think about this. Why does the great scientist's head resemble a cephalopod? Is it because we just project that as its visage? Like the man in the moon? Is it as with wasps and bees, that the cosmetic similarities simply appear striking to us, so we assume a kinship where there is none? Or is it, as I propose, that the great scientist's very presence has influenced the entire course of evolution on this planet? I, for one, see far more glory and purpose in this theory than in any mythical dogma. It means the great scientist has planned our change from before recorded history, that we are truly his chosen allies. Love, Eliza. This might be my favorite thread in this game so far, is the concept that a bunch of, like, deep ones, you know, people that have turned into fish people monsters are underwater, just like having theological debates about Cthulhu, who they refer to as the great scientist here. You can kill this man with a book about marine biology. Take him to an aquarium, and he'll just blow his brains out right in front of the dolphin exhibit. Ah, screw the dolphin exhibit, like a fucking... Here's the octopus exhibit. They can change colors?! No, Jesus! You had so much to live for. Maybe, I don't know. Who was that guy? You? Teleporting piece of garbage. That's a lot of brain bugs. Oh, I broke a box. Oh, did I break another? Whatever. What's important is that we get rid of all the brain worms here. Dust of Quattroutius. This is like what I was wearing on my leg slot until I got better pairs of pants to put on. I used to just have a bunch of dirt covering my junk, but then I realized pants. I really didn't need to bring a conch with me. The Elder Sign tablets are just better. They're just fundamentally better. But that's all the curses that are available for me on this floor, so use. Cure all my curses. Alright, we are completely done with map. I haven't used this yet, but let's fight the boss first. Have we figured out how to get to the second floor yet? No, we have not. That might happen in here, though. We'll see what happens after boss fight. I have invincibility. Let's slap that in the number 1 slot. Hello! Barnabas Marsh. It's over, Mudcrawler. You and your kind have caused us enough trouble. My kind? What about him? Don't flatter yourself, ganglia giver. I'm pure line to-cho, and you and I have nothing in common. Cho-to-cho? I've heard that term. Isn't that a Baratarian insult? What about your friend on the dock? Heard from him? Friend on the dock? Ignore him, Castro. Take his guns while I keep him bound. He will be sacrificed to Dagon and Cthulhu. Evidence from the murder scene. Tell me, what was the last time that you saw the man that sent you sent to help Old Man Marsh here? What do you know of Raoul's whereabouts? Did your lot round him up too? Barnabas, maybe we could trade this one for my brother's release. I'm afraid your brother's dead. Barnabas shot him point blank in the heart with a small pistol. What? What do you mean? Prove it! You sent Raoul to the docks to assist Barnabas with the crates containing items from the Bayou Cult. Barnabas returned without him, but with the items, and I have no doubt that he told you that Raoul stayed there to do some cleaning up, or spy in the raid, or take a nap, or something similar. Ask Barnabas where Raoul is, and why it is that there is a small pistol in his breast pocket with an empty bullet cartridge. Barnabas, where's my brother? You really think we share the glory of the world to come with mudwalkers like you? What? Achievement unlocked, True Detective. Oh, Jesus. I wasn't paying attention. I had damage over time ticking off. Well, good thing I had that equipped. Fuck. That's a blood-starved beast death right there. For those unfamiliar with Bloodborne, a boss that has a poison effect. What just flashed on the screen? I picked up something, and it immediately just procced and went away. Crystal of Dagon, thank you. I'm guessing that's not an inventory item, that's more of a you've learned more about Dagon situation. Alright, so my book on murder facts has been used.